each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Gets out quickly to the left side. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
That's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. He can't connect the Gaylord. Doesn't play. So Oklahoma's offense makes their way on the field for their first possession. Each offense features a star tight end for what they need in matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
It was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other, but that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Let's throw by the quarterback up the RPO. He's in the clear. We bring him down at the 5. Solid game there in the completion. The Sooners at the line up now. It's first and goal. Looking for a receiver. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the score. It's tied here. Makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Jordan starts from inside the 5. He stopped now at 20. He makes up for that. That's good coverage there. Tennessee's hybrid offense is back out on the field. Last drive, they got stopped on 4th down, and they ended up crossing in the field goal. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Well, to throw it here on second down. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. I got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So the offense faces a third and manageable away from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's made on the left side. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, But plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He breaks free, still going. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. Now that the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Running through the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The receiver makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25 and in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. There's the handoff. Make the stop. First down from the 13.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. Makes them block just a little bit.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They connect for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21 as the drive starts. The Steelers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, he moved in, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wide. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
Off the play fake. Look at the pass. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Looking to throw it on 4th and 41. They're standing there, gets hit again.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. This one will be fair caught. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. Mahomes, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. The fighting tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Quarterback looking to throw on the sound. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks it over his face. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs and get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Running back has it on the screen now. He shrinks the tackle.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback will throw this into the open field. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The ball's hoping to punch it in here at first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Volunteers. They finish off the scoring drive. Now the all-important extra point.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gain on that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 15. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring it down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is a
pressure and again the loss back to the 7-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house goal. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun and stop right there at the line of scrimmage at the end of the first quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Gets loose.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners will line up to punt it away.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fight. Powerful running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
The Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Hand it off. He stopped and gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Went after, up and good. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. There's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. The pass is incomplete. Drop the first down attempt. Here across the middle. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
We're just here in this first half. This defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
But he got back to the 2 and nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he's able to get the boot away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. We'll see if they can do better here. He finds some space. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as he can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
And to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He'll throw it now. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Here comes the point after attempt.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First So third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up with the 31. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks free. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is hauled in. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The shotgun will hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And he's got it again. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Just short of the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but both the tackles produce a solid game there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here, and they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there and brings up fourth down now. And the Sooners will have to kick this away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And then first down, right back to the running game. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Vols starting a new series here on first and 10. They'll run it here. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's in the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. They finally get things going this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wells. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
I quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the arc well, and it's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown. Volunteers. Way too much speed in that play. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Automatic on the PAT. And it's field, and returner trying to create good field position here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The ball is handed off to the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. Defense all over him again.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. Again,
Broken tackle, somebody. They get him out, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
this is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks through the tackler. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. The Sooners pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Makes the touchdown field. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. Strong hand by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field with a penalty to wipe away the sack.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Catch made on the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking deep to the right side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. Now fourth down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Grab down the middle. It's Golden. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Back to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. A pop pass on a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with...
Has it back to the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. The Sooners offense is back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Makes a move and breaks free. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Getting set for second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's wide open. Look out. They're getting down to the big gain of the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
They'll try the ground game here at running back. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smart.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's a lot.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And that'll land just beyond the goal line. A missed opportunity to pin them back. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. QB in the clear now. Breaks into the clear. The 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field.
Offside, defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Who does he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they
Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll field it close to the 50. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. There's a hard running there through a tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. And now the running back's got it again. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to the lead.